All right, it's Friday evening, about 8:30. We're gonna call it a day. I believe Street Freak is just about as far as we're gonna go with it. I got the locker in, got the pin, had a buddy of mine bring it up, give me one. Found out the reason it was an idling carburetor gasket, I fixed that. We put add leaves on the back of Farmhand, got it up. We're still waiting on the front spacers to get it up, but we got it off the fenders a little bit. I kind of like the way it looked tucked, but it was gonna rub pretty bad, so we went ahead and put the 2-inch add leaf in it. We put longer studs in it because they wasn't catching much on the threads, and we definitely put longer studs in it. Them babies hang out there now, so we might have went a little too much. Megan had to grind every stinking one of them down. They were about that big around, and we needed them about that big around on the back end where it butts up against. But we got it. Only took about 3 hours to grind them all down and press them in. Broke one spacer, pressed it in, pressed one in that was a little too big still, and broke a spacer, but luckily I bought extras. So anyways, we'll see y'all tomorrow probably.
It's Saturday morning and we are going to be wet sanding on Farmhand today. So we'll keep you updated and let you know how that goes. Giving it that patina look that we want. So much smoother.
We're just about finished up. We're not going hardcore patina like most. We just wanted a light look. So we close up here. Kind of what we're going for. I figure with the clear on it, it's gonna bring it out a little bit more, but nothing crazy.
Looking good.
It's actually probably harder to see it in the camera than we can, but like I said, we don't want a lot. Just wanted very, very little. And so that's where we stopped. As soon as we got down to the black underneath it, we stopped. But I think we're gonna dry it off, pull it back in, and probably start taping it up. Hopefully Monday. This is Saturday. Hopefully Monday, maybe tomorrow evening after church. I don't know yet. Depends how far we get today on it. But we're hoping tomorrow, or Monday I mean, get the clear on it. We're gonna go ahead and clear the bed too. We was gonna paint it and not do the patina-ish look, but we changed our mind. We kind of like the way it's turning out. Like I said, it's not hardcore, but the bed just kind of goes with the theme. It's already, paint's already peeling on it and stuff, so we're just gonna clear the bed too. Still gotta find me a resetch that fits my frame, hook up the trailer lights.
We got Farmhand all wet sanded down. Gonna try to clear it tomorrow after church. are gonna be clearing the bed also. We were gonna repaint it, but it kind of fits because it's already kind of got a patina look to it. So now, before taping it up, we're gonna wash everything. We just got Street Freak out and washed it. Now Davey's pulling Tennessee over so I can get it washed. He's gonna help me wash that, and then we'll be getting Green Mile out to wash, because we're probably gonna drive that one again tonight. We got one of our grandson's birthday party today, so we're gonna get all of them washed and get them all put back in the shop, and then probably call it a day for a little while, and then come back after the birthday party and get everything taped up on the Farmhand so we can clear it tomorrow. Got everything washed up, parked back in the shop. We are gonna run some trash up to the mill on old Golfy, and then we will get ready to go to the birthday party, and we do have to load a car onto Green Mile. So I'll let y'all check that out. So we're almost ready to head to the birthday party. We got Lightning McQueen strapped down on the bed of Green Mile. She's ready to go. She's hauling a big load today, so that's gonna be the grandson's birthday present there. He loves cars. Woo! See what you go. We're back from the birthday party, so now we're gonna start getting Farmhand taped off. All the windows, all the lights, everything that we don't want clear coated, we're gonna get taped off so we can spray it clear on it in the morning after church. Saturday evening, it's raining again. I think it's gonna rain for the next like 2 or 3 days, but we are gonna try to do clear coat tomorrow. We got everything taped up and ready to go for the clear. All the lights on the beds are taped up. We got the rims covered. So we'll be clear coating tomorrow as long as the weather permits. It's Sunday after church. We got the blow heater going to warm it up in here. It is really nice day outside. It's like, I think, what, 55, 56 degrees today. So it's easier to warm up the shop, and we're gonna clear coat the Farmhand today. Are you ready? He's ready to spray. Clear is almost dry. Woo, look at that. It's looking good. Shiny with a little bit of patina. Got a little bit. Didn't want to give it too much. Didn't want to go crazy with the patina, but wanted it to have a little. We wanted it to look like the real patina instead of it looking like we painted the patina on. Just got a little. Clear coat drying. It's been drying for a few hours now. I think it turned out really shiny. Hopefully our lug nuts come in the next day or two and we can get it on the road and see if everything's good on it. It's Monday morning.
It's not Monday morning, it's Monday noon.
Well, it's Monday noon. We had a couple other things we had to get done this morning.
Been cleaning the shop. And,
yeah, had to clean up.
But we got the wheel spacers for the back to space them out a little bit. Still waiting on lug nuts. We got the leveling kit for the front because I put the 2-inch add leaf in the back. Bought a 2-inch leveling kit, and you can definitely tell it's squatting now, so we're gonna put that on. And I got a dimmer switch, so we can go ahead and finish putting the rubber mat down.
Seat cover.
Got a seat cover, we're gonna put that on. Anyways, here we go.
So other than that, we're still waiting on our lug nuts, but we have got lug nuts on it that we can move it around now. Other than that, like I said, lug nuts are what, Thursday? Yeah. And the clear coat after tearing the tape off this morning looked pretty good.
She orange peeled a little bit, but I mean, who cares? It's a patina truck. We didn't fix any of the rust here, so they ain't like it matters. But as soon as we get lug nuts, we're gonna hold the dang tires on. We're gonna take her down the road.
But we do have another project lined up next. We got the lift kit in for that. It's over there. Davey did order rims and tires last night. Did you order a cam too? And a cam for it. So I'll kind of show y'all what our ideal is with our donor vehicle out here. We haven't found a body that we're gonna put on it yet. We're still looking for a pretty good one. But we got a 2002 Tahoe, 5.3, 4-wheel drive. Pretty nice vehicle actually. But it is gonna be our donor truck. It runs good, shifts good. It is an automatic, of course. But this is our donor for our next build. Our son said, that's probably one of the nicest 02 Tahoe bodies. So we might be selling the body of it if anyone's interested, because we are going to be taking it off. The inside ain't great. I mean, it's nicer than some, but it's not clean by no means because we're taking the body off, so I didn't want to clean it, but it's not bad. The seats ain't bad at all in the back or the third row. They're not bad, but we needed a donor vehicle, so this will be it. We got the seat cover put in. Looks really good in there, I think. I love these seat covers.
Leveling kit on.
Yep, got the leveling kit. Sorry, I didn't shut it on there. Got the leveling kit on the front, so she's evened out now.
Looking good.
She is looking good.
But, we didn't do a lot today.
No, we're still waiting on our lug nuts, which, like I said, probably gonna be Thursday before they get here. That's pretty much all we're waiting on, so we can run it down the road. I do need to clean the back glass because it was taped up still. So I want to get that done probably here in a minute. Other than that, that'll be it for today for us. We did wash Green Mile again today since we drove it in the rain. Put new spark plugs in Street Freak. Did do that. But other than that, that's kind of what we're waiting on. And then we'll be taking it down the road. It's Tuesday morning. It's pretty cold out here today. We're gonna pull this cab off this frame just because we want to keep the cab for parts and stuff. So we're gonna pull the cab off. So I'm gonna cut anything that needs to come off, brake lines, the hydraulic that runs out of the cab, the brake booster. I'm gonna get all that off, and then we are gonna pick it up with the forklift and move it. Not sure what we're gonna do with this frame yet. We probably won't use it. We might keep it just in case we do decide to do something with it. But we're gonna do that today, and Davey's actually working on our neighbor's truck right now. The 4x4 pole fell off, so he's going to put that back on for him. It shouldn't take him a minute to do that. And then we're really not doing much today because there's not much to do. We're still waiting on our lug nuts. Hopefully they come in by Thursday, but we'll keep you updated. We got the cab off of the frame here. Like I said, we plan on keeping that cab just in case. It's got a lot of good parts left on it. So Davey's gonna set it out of the way. Not sure what we're gonna do with this frame yet, if we're gonna keep it or scrap it. It's really heavy. It's got a 2-speed rear end under it. The old motor's probably no good. I think it was locked up because we tried it, but pretty muddy, and that trailer sunk down a lot in the mud. Supposed to be coming pick it up tomorrow or Thursday, so. I'll show you how far it sunk down over here. Like I said, it is muddy here. That's where the tongue was of the trailer. That's how much it sunk down.
I could hear this side just wasn't sounding right. So I figured it's running off a couple cylinders, not all four. That side sounds great. This side sounds like a two-banger. Anyways, got some water. While it was running, we had it up to temp. These two are scalded hot. These two aren't hot at all. And it's been running for the last 30 minutes. So I got spark. I'm figuring I've probably been a push rod or something. We're gonna find out. I hope that's all I've done. I would rather it be that than a valve or something.
I mean, this motor's been beat on.
Bad.
It was in our old Rusty, our old 66, that's what we call it. It was in that one for a while, and it got beat on hard.
We raced it. We did burnout competitions and just floated the lifters all day and didn't care. Milky looking.
It is. I'm not good. Oh yeah, the top. It don't look milky down in there.
That one.
I would say it looked bent.
Yeah. The exhaust side. So, yeah, I don't guess necessarily. We'll pull it off and find out. Oh. It does look awful milky. I don't think it's in my oil though. Oil's clean. Yeah. Get condensation first built up from setting, so on. What are those? 5/8 probably. Inspector gadget.
That's you today with your head lamp?
Oh, that's wrong. What do I even have? I said 5/8, but I don't want to. Doesn't really look bent.
No, it don't. But why with it?
Huh. Unless they just lost their, you know, I need to tighten them down more maybe. Both of these though. Which I know that ain't the exhaust side, but take off more of them, I'll find it.
It just looks like it was sitting up high. I don't know what it is.
Ain't that? Oh, I hope it ain't a valve. Let me bring him around. Let me see. It's crazy that.
Hot?
Pretty hot. These ain't. I know it's these two. Something's going on. What is it? Let's look at the other one. Just so I know. What I figure is they're out of adjustment. That'd be best case scenario. Just adjust them and then they're good. Could have wore a lobe off the cam too. There's a lot of things that go on. Which might be it also. So I'm pretty sure I adjusted the valves, took them out, looked at the rods, push rods, everything was fine. Pretty sure I probably got some cam lobes wore off. Probably, not sure. Anyway, in the process of driving it again, the line got on the alternator and now I've got a gas leak. So yeah, I'm gonna shorten that, move it around.
And
Good jazz.
probably it's already late in the day today, so we'll probably pull the cam tomorrow, or maybe just order a cam and then pull the cam.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pull it without having one because
Yeah.
it is movable right now.
But it's still,
It's running on 6 cylinders.
those are still not getting hot.
As
on
you
this
can
side.
see, water stayed on those, which that's them cooled off, but those are kind of hot. Anywho,
That's the gist of today.
yeah, good times.
She's been through a lot though. This motor has been through a lot. For it to last as long as it did with the cam, that's impressive. Maybe we'll get a bigger cam this time?
No, that thing was already massive for a 305.
It was. What was this one? The cam in this one?
I don't even remember, but
The Chupacabra?
no.
No,
This ain't
that's
a
in it.
LS,
Oh, that was in our LS. Okay. I forgot which one you put in. Which one? This motor come out of old Rusty and we put a LS in Rusty. 2-3 motors ago. But he fixed in the gas line, then he'll start it up and put it back in the shop.
it's New Year's Day. Kinda come to the conclusion, I haven't checked my compression yet on Street Freak, but I'm thinking I might have burnt some valves. If you check the temp over here on, with the laser on the header pipes, they're all about 210.
Driver's side.
Yeah, on the driver's side. Passenger side. One front one, number 2 is 160. The 2 center ones 123 and the back one's 160. I figured that whole head's probably got a little problem. Anyways, I'm gonna check my compression later. We're fixing to go down by Little Rock, Arkansas and pick up a truck. If nothing changes, I'm gonna try and get my trailer lights working on this truck. I've got them working on everything else, but we just bought this truck a month ago and really haven't pulled the trailer with it. But anyways, I'm gonna try and get that going this morning. And yeah, that's where we're at.
What are you doing, baby?
Playing Tinkerbell. See if we got any compression. Crank it. Don't hit the bubbles. So we got right at 140 on 4. I don't think it's a compression problem. Not sure what it is now. I'm kind of lost. I'll figure it out.
Chasing down the problem with Street Freak. We said we don't think it's the cam now. Don't think it's the valves now. The push rods we checked yesterday, there's nothing wrong with them. Not really sure what's going on, but we'll have to get it figured out. Yeah.
Well, this is actually embarrassing, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all because why not? So I pulled out number 4. We got good compression. Anyway, my success is in my failures, but this is actually number 6 that I pulled out of number 4. So yeah. So 184. 4 goes down here to number 6. So I'm just gonna spin them around real quick and we should have our motor fixed.
It happens to the best of us.
How retarded. It runs so good.
I know.
On 6 bangers.
Now let's see what the burnout will be when it's at full capacity.
Good grief. How stupid.
You kept saying it sounded way different, and it did if you were outside too.
Yeah,
But
I still wasn't finding right.
firing order was off.
Surprised Tracy didn't hear that while he was here. We got eagle ears.
Eagle. There they are. Ryder, what are you doing? We're just enjoying this freezing weather.
I am happy I figured it out.
And today we're picking up a truck, like 3 hours away, picking up a truck that we need the body, but it does have a good motor, so.
Yeah, in case I blow this one up and do a burnout, because that's what I'm going to do with it.
Yeah. Like I said, this motor has been through a lot, but it's been impressive for a 305. Very
And it runs
impressive.
amazing on 6 cylinders.
You're right.
Sound fun.
Sometimes the simplest thing can feel a lot. Now that we got it figured out why it was running funny, David's gonna do a burnout and see what it'll do now when it's running on all cylinders. Waiting on this car to get by here. These are running good now.
Way better on 8-cylinder. I went through first and second.
It did a heck of one right there.
Yeah, that was way better.
That posi really helps it too. Now that Street Freak is running on all 8 cylinders, we are gonna take it up the road and see what it'll do.
I was noticing this side's leaning a little more than that side. And spring's about to fall out. Well, that's cool. But we're gonna attempt to fix that. The bolt has broke off that holds it. Anyways, it's gonna be interesting.
And we are not going to get the truck that we thought we were today because I asked the guy for some more pictures of the body mounted stuff. He told me there was no more rust than what was in the fenders, which is typical on these trucks. But it ended up being all the cab mounts were rusted, pretty much gone. So we're not gonna go get that one today.
Anyway, we're gonna fix this real quick.
Yeah, so instead we're gonna work on Street Freak a little bit. I think there's something he wanted to do on Green Mile also.
Yeah, show them that in a minute.
I'm gonna try to move this spring. It doesn't seem like it wants to move, but we'll see how that goes. So we got the spring back in its location where it belonged, but the cup deals that are right here are pretty much rusted off on both sides. So we're either gonna have to weld in some or we're gonna have to buy some to weld them in to fit. Which you can see this truck is really rusty. I mean, all you gotta do is look at the tailgate. But we weren't building a perfect truck, I should say. It was just gonna be a truck for burnout, so. And it does great for that. But it is back where it needs to be, so therefore it is off the tire again, where it belongs. Until the next burnout. But we're gonna try to get that fixed. Not sure if we're gonna just find some metal and weld in there, or if we're gonna try to find the actual cup that go there. Oops. Alright, so we come up with some lug nuts. They're not the ones we're gonna keep on it, but we found some that we could at least run it down the road. So we are gonna take it on its first test drive now. So this should be pretty exciting. And it is New Year, so what better way to start the new year? It is Thursday morning. Had to run to Napa to get new sway bar link for the front of Farmhand because the other ones were bad. So I'm gonna be doing that while Davey.
I'm going to rebuild myself a fender that will lay down. We'll put it on hinges. Anyways, I'm gonna make it to where it'll lay down, so, cause Street Freak will not fit up between the fenders anymore with the wide front tires. So all I need is one of them to lay down. And our big trucks, a lot of times when we haul them, I have to run over the fender, and they're really steep. It does them, cause they're four-wheel drive, but this will just make it easier. So I'll lay this one down, that way it's foldable, and it'll just be easier. Now I haul Street Freak around when we go to burnout competition stuff. That way if I blow it up, I can haul it home. I got a wind, pull it up. It's all good.
So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Other than that, lug nuts are supposed to be here today. A few other things, parts we needed, we're gonna be here today. But so I got the other one off. Now I'm gonna put the new one on. All right, I got this side on. I'm moving over to the passenger side to get it off before I can tighten up this side. So, moving over here, get this one done. This one we've already got off, so I will put the new one on now. Got both the sway bar links on and tightened down. Now to put the tires back on, but this one I think I have to replace these studs. We needed longer studs in it, so I'll be doing that. Davey's got the fender cut off the trailer. Well, almost. We got a little spot to latch cut. Figure it out. Davey's welding up the fender now. What he's got going on here.
Test fit.
Test fit, I guess.
Need your help. So got the fender done. Didn't turn out near as pretty as I was expecting, but it works well.
Does work.
Lays down good so I can drive over the tires. And like I said, well, it won't be run on the fender anymore, and like I said, Street Freak wouldn't fit in between them. So these are gonna be a lot easier to run over or run up against.
Honestly, I don't think Street Freak will even touch the tires
But
now.
now we're hauling around. Be one of the cool kids.
But yeah, did a pretty good job. Got it painted. I painted all the spots. It would look better, blended better, but
Had to double up the angle iron to make it set leveler so the hinges would work. First I tried just angling them. Obviously it ain't gonna open up sideways, so yeah, that didn't work. So we went back and did this, and this is what works. It ain't pretty, but it works.
and we did get our lug nuts in. Those come in. So Show you what those look like over here. Got the lug nuts in, so we gotta put them on. I went with the black spikes. I think they're gonna really look good on there. Really look good on there. Really, really, really. Lug nuts came in, got those on. They look pretty dang good on it. They're black spike lug nuts. I think he ordered 6-inch. They look good. Well, we're on our way back from town. We took the Farmhand just because we haven't really been more than 2 miles from the house in it. So we're headed back now.
Oh, good.
Real good.
Gain of power out like I'm hoping.
Where we could have got that 6-speed. Seems to be doing really good. And we went to town in it, made circles through town, now we're headed home. Davey's installing a tack in Street Freak so he can watch the RPMs. Ooh, I like the green. So Farmhand is pretty much done. And like I said, we're just gonna drive it for a while. It probably will be for sale eventually. We're gonna probably sell one of them. But for now, we're just gonna drive it and enjoy it, and then we'll see what happens. We did get, for our next build on the 02 Tahoe, that's our donor truck. We got the rims in, the tires in, the lift kit, the cam, and the wiring, because we're gonna do the standalone wiring harness from Speedway. So we got that. So we got everything but a body. So we are looking for a body. It can be a 64 through 66 Chevy short bed, or we're thinking maybe international. We ain't 100% sure yet what we're gonna do. It's really which one we find and what's the best route to go.